Last week we showed you the incredible house of the painter's family. But this week it's time for the other house, the neighbor's house, of the same family. And this place used to be of a surgeon. Let us take you inside. Mr. Pièrre, the man of the house, was a surgeon here in Portugal. He lived here together with his family, and they lived here all their lives. But due to economic troubles, Mr. Pièrre had to move back to France, where he came from, and start a new career as surgeon over there. He sold the house to the neighbors, his own family, and he left the place forever. But unfortunately, they never cared about the place and left it to rot with the memories inside. We just entered into the barn of the place, and with this we're gonna start off the video. Welcome to the Bros of Decay. I'm Leslie, behind the camera is my brother Jordi. We also got our Portuguese friend Danny with us. Check him out in the description. He makes amazing videos as well. And we are going to tell you the story of Jean Pièrre, a French surgeon who moved around the 1940s, 1950s to Portugal because it was way more lucrative to come here and do his job than it was in France. We're going to show you his whole house, show you all the artifacts that are left behind in here. And he even had the hobby of making huge amounts of wine. This was not his main job, as you can see. You would tell from the barrels that, you would tell from the barrels that are in here and the huge amounts of wine that they would make with this, that this was his job. But no, he was a surgeon. We're going to find out what kind of surgeon he was inside of the house. I don't know that yet, but he was a surgeon and this was his hobby, making and producing wine for the province and the region. These barrels are so ancient. They had a P on there, probably from Portugal, or from Mrs. Pièrre.
It's a possibility. Yeah.
It's a possibility. This one holds a few thousand liters of wine. Some jugs, maybe to transfer wine, a funnel. What's this device? Look at that.
Seems like a cork or something.
It's not a, yeah, it's...
To do something with it.
I think it's...
Maybe it's for filtration.
Or for testing wine, I think, maybe.
Yeah.
You put it in there like this, and then some sort of way you could test how
maybe
the wine quality was good or something like that.
I think if you turn the barrel, it fills up.
Oh yeah, maybe you turn a barrel, yes indeed, like this, and then it fills up a little bit, and then you could take this out, and you could maybe test the wine. Yeah. That's good, Jordi. Good thinking, my boy. Good thinking.
Okay.
Just over there, Danny is trying to make a way in some sort of, always taking pictures, but we're gonna have a look at the house itself right now. It's just amazing. Everything is left behind in there. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Everything is left behind in there. And just look at the architecture of the house. The man that lived here, Jean Pièrre, was really, really rich. Lived here together with his wife and 3 children. What a magnificent piece. Completely overgrown, the backyard. But here we enter into the first room, a little bit of a storage area, or a barn as you could call, for Mr. Jean Pièrre. There you can see the name of his clinic. F, I don't know what F stands for, but you see J from Jean, Marcel Pièrre. Marcel, I'm pronouncing it wrong, but we filmed a few days ago, we uploaded a video from the family Marcel, and that's the house next to here, as you just saw in the intro. And this, we figured out that this family is related, and around 27 years ago, Mr. Jean Pièrre and the family Marcel next to here, so probably sister or brother or somebody else from the family, they packed their bags and moved back to France because the situation here in Portugal, there was not, it was an economic crisis and they couldn't earn some money over here, enough money over here, so they packed everything and they left. Wow. Oh, I say they packed everything, but they didn't pack everything, they just left. Medico Chirurgião. Am I pronouncing it right? Chirurgião.
Cirurgião.
Portuguese is too difficult for me. But this is a sign from outside of his clinic, and he had a surgical clinic. Can you distinguish what kind of surgeon he was? Internist.
Internist assistant.
No.
No, it's like a medical high school.
And over here it says clinica normal, general clinic, and X-ray clinic. Okay. Yeah. See. Wow.
Yeah, he had like 2 clinics with his name.
This man was rich. He was really rich. And what I also want to show in this room is, Danny, maybe you can explain with me a little bit, but we have this device over here. We saw a few minutes ago, we saw the wine barrels in the barn, and this is where they press the grapes.
They press the wine. They didn't do like normally. They had this machine where they put the grapes inside, and they just turn this thing around. Still works. And if you can look inside, they smash the grapes like this. You see?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
They didn't do it with their feet. They just do it like this. And he filled up this tank.
And we really believe that it was a hobby of his and not his main job. And it's maybe his wife did it as well, because she was a housewife and she cared for the kids. But she also made maybe wine in her free time together with Mr. Pièrre, and they enjoy the wine by the fireplace at night. Over here we have, I think, a device from his clinic. This looks like a sink where you could hold some bottles with some medical stuff. I'm not sure what it was, but it looks like a clinical sink to me. Wow. An old school picture of a general practitioner treating a person inside of their house. She looks really sick. A tin can, I'm not sure. This also looks like a bin from his clinic as well. Wow. Oh, and I wanted to show you one last thing in here. I think this is what he wore when he was a surgeon. I think he wear it like this. That's cool, right? And this he used to do the surgeries with. What you can find in a barn of an abandoned place, it's so historical. I just love it. It looks like a butcher's, it looks like something a butcher would use. We're gonna have fun in this place, so keep watching the video. I'm excited. Let's go in. Wait, first I will go into this room over here. A little bit of a storage area with some jugs. It looks like milk jugs or something like it, but they were probably used for wine as well. And now it's time to make our way through this nature overgrown hallway into the house of Mr. Jean-Pièrre. You're good, Johnny. Yeah. Look how nature is taking over this place. Oh my gosh. I just love these benches. Oh, everybody okay? Yeah. Yes. They have a hidden compartment. Just take this away. And you could store some jackets and blankets and stuff like that in here. They place these outside. Love the little heart in there. Let's just enter into the house. Oh, then you just point out the lantern over here.
And the ceilings.
Wow, and the ceiling as well, indeed. I also like the pillars here.
Yeah.
To the side.
This is not like normal.
This is really not a normal house. You could see that this man was very rich. They took out some stuff out of the house, as you can see. Some rooms are empty. But first off, I talk about it in every single video when I see those, but it never bores me, these cabinets, these wardrobes built into the wall. I just love these. If I build a house myself, even if it's in New Zealand or Canada or wherever I'm gonna live, I will build these built-in wardrobes. I find these amazing, just amazing. Daniel?
Me.
I had a question about this.
What?
You know what this device used to be?
It's the same as the other ones.
It's just to wash your face.
No, to... Wait.
It's on the stand mostly. Is it to wash a baby?
Yeah, to wash your face. Yeah, this is another one.
Oh, it's another one of the face washer. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's the face one.
Okay. Beautiful doors in this place. Oh. We're walking here into a bathroom. Wow, this floor is cracking up. Walking straight into a bathroom. I have to watch out because that's the neighbor's place down there. See, chamber pot in here. Wow. Oh my God. These built-in cabinets over here in the hallway are just amazing. I love this. I just love it.
It's really French.
Here we come into the dining area of the place. Your favorite, and it's a General Electric one. An American company. An old school freezer. Ice cube makers in there.
Yeah.
Why don't we have this nowadays? This is how they could take out the ice cubes.
So easier, right?
It's way easier. Nowadays we use the plastic bags to make ice cubes.
Yeah.
But back then they had a perfect solution to make ice cubes, and we don't have it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna design this.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's amazing.
Cool.
And no plastic waste.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, the first artifacts here on the table. Ah, we have an accountancy book of Mr. Jean-Pièrre. Look at this. This was the kitchen of the place. Incredible. It's a smaller exhauster than we saw on the neighbor's house from their family. You would think that Mr. Jean-Pièrre was way richer than them and he would build a bigger exhauster, but it's still a pretty nice one. And he also has some really nice appliances under there. Is a pretty expensive stove from back in the day. One that you normally don't see in abandoned buildings. It's a pretty nice one. I have another stove over there. And a marble sink here. Wow. The water doesn't work anymore. Appliances above it. This place is just frozen in time. Look at that ceiling coming down. Unfortunately, these houses can't be saved anymore. And on this side of the kitchen, we have some more cabinets that were filled. These tin jugs and stuff like that. Also lovely to see. Wow. Were these used for coffee? Yeah?
Coffee, tea.
Coffee, tea, everything in there. Some Chinese influence inside this place, also Asian influence. I think it's Chinese writing, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe they just bought them in the dollar store.
Yeah, that's possible.
That's also possible.
Ooh, meat grinders.
Oh, this is a Dutch one. You see? Alexanderwerk. This is a Dutch word, and they were produced in the Netherlands. And they even got to here in Portugal. Old school meat grinders. Oil and vinegar. These are espresso cups. In Portugal, they don't drink normal coffee, like you probably know it in America. You have a big jug of coffee and that you call a normal coffee. But in here, when you ask for a coffee in a restaurant, you just get an espresso, like this one. And when I first came to Portugal, I found this really strange, but Portuguese people like it, and it's enjoyable to drink a little glass of strong coffee after a dinner. I can enjoy it by now, really. Wow. Oh my gosh. Just have a look. That is incredible. Incredible. Incredible what? Incredible. Incredible.
Chandelier? Hanger? What is it?
Yeah, chandelier. It's completely made out of copper.
Hanging lamp, I think.
Is it an oil lamp? It might have been an oil lamp before, but it was converted. See, it even has the knob to turn up the oil, turn up the flame inside of there. But they converted it into a normal lamp now. See, Danny, this used to be an oil lamp.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Wow, such a beautiful piece. See, this used to be a hat from the military. I can put it on if you want. This is maybe Mrs. Jean-Pierre when he was younger, he maybe had to do military duty because he was born right after World War II, and then it was mandatory in most European countries for young boys and girls, not girls, excuse me, for young boys to go to do military duty. As maybe a reminder for him of those terrible times, I would say. I don't think it was fun to do military duty back then. I think it was 1 year in Belgium or 2?
No, one.
1 year. When you were young, you had to go 1 year to the military after you turned 18. Wow. Look over here. Oh my gosh, Shorty. You know this girl?
We saw her in another building.
Yeah, we saw her in the neighbor's building.
She looks really like that.
We have a video up from the neighbor's building. I will put an annotation here. But this is the girl with autism of the last video we filmed, right next to here. Wow. So they were closely related. They were probably brothers and sisters or something else. You have the same surname. Some chairs down here. Love the upholstery. Look at all the ladders over here in the hallway. That's crazy. Don't go too close, don't film the address please, but somebody all threw them in here.
A lot of them also here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. What kind of room might this have been? Maybe just a little reading room or sitting room? Huh?
Hello.
What? I didn't expect this.
Yeah, it's just a little window.
It's
It's to the attic.
It's a little window going into the hallway to the attic.
Yeah.
Just take a look, Jody.
Just this. Okay.
And this one is a real one. I really didn't expect that. That is just a cabinet into the hallway. What? But they probably always kept it closed, so it looked like there were two
cabinets, yeah.
like a little illusion inside of the house.
You see, everywhere we can look there are termites.
Yeah, termites around the house. There used to be a table underneath here because nobody hangs
hangs a lamp in the middle.
Yeah, hang so low in the middle of the room. Sometimes I'm searching for my English words. I've learned so many languages over the years. German, Dutch, English, French, a little bit of Japanese, and they are just always mixing in my head. You have the same problem, I think, yeah.
I have the same problem,
yeah.
Struggle with words.
Struggle with words. I wish I could only use one language. I live in Europe, so you have to know multiple languages if you want to communicate with people.
Go.
A little bit of a room with a lot of books left behind in it.
What?
Wow! Magnificent safe, but unfortunately it's closed. These are one of my favorite ones, with the alphabet combination on there, in combination with a key lock down here, but I can't seem to open that. Wow, these are one of my favorite safes in the world. And over here they had lots of paperwork left here. With all these old school letters. Wow. Look at the postage stamps on them. That's just amazing. I'm gonna put one over here. These are magnificent letters. Look at the old school handwriting from 1911. 1911. 110 years ago. There's almost nobody on this world alive that lived when those letters were written. And we have just touched them. That's the beauty of exploring abandoned places. Finding things like this. History left behind. Photographing like Danny is doing here.
Yeah.
Bringing it into the picture, showing you what's in these places. And yeah, just walk in there. Just show the people. This was Mr. Jean-Pièrre, his main room, his where he enjoyed himself during the day, played some piano, get the stress out of his head of his surgeries that he did, and sorry guys, I just have a moment. Let me just see if it still works. No, it's broken.
No, nothing?
No.
No.
Oh. Jody figured it out. One of those old school medicine bottles, straight out of a Harry Potter movie. And then, just imagine, sitting here at night with a beautiful song in front of you, 4 candles lit, and just playing away, just losing you in the moment. And I can see Mr. Pièrre, Jean-Pièrre, sitting here and just playing away. Wow. This might have been one of his grandparents. They do this in Europe, to hang up pictures of their grandparents inside of houses. I like this man.
He reminds me of Albert Einstein.
Yeah, I wanted to say the same thing as you, Jody. Some sort of a Bible. Lovely. The wall is crumbling away over those years of abandonment. 27 years before I was born. And then this room is empty, but the ceiling is amazing. And we have to bring it in picture. Look, we're now in that hallway. And now from here you can look into the room that we drew just inside. That fake closet, that illusion that we were talking about. Now it's time to go upstairs and see what's over there. I'm excited to find more history. Oh, Joffy, are you okay, Johnny? Yeah. He wants to do a cool camera shot, but it might look cool in post. Oh, it's hot up here.
Yeah.
It's getting hot up here. So take off all your clothes.
Wow. Let's see what we can find.
Oh, wait, I need a moment. Oh my gosh, I'm not used to this. Danny is like, oh, it's normal temperature, but
Okay.
there's a lot over here, so we have to cover it. More letters, more post stamps. Look at this post stamp. It looks like a Templier post stamp. Wow. From a beach. Parados. Yeah, it's somewhere in Portugal. Lovely to see this all. Let's look at the date on one of these newspapers. 16th of November 1932. 16th of November 1932. Wow. Oh. Our favorite, Jody. Our freaking favorite benches in the whole world. See? This bench with the divided chairs. I just love to see those. These are very Portuguese. I have not seen them anywhere else in the world. And there's also some X-ray pictures up here.
Shine the light.
Oh yeah, I should shine the light through them. Wow.
Can't make any.
Can't make anything out of it. Oh, these are the lungs. Rib cage.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. There are even some records over here. Are these famous Portuguese songs, Danny? This, his master's voice. Old
I
Vienna.
think it's in French.
Oh, it's in French. Yeah, he was of course also a Frenchman. So.
Yeah, everything is in French.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Lots of newspaper. Oh, what am I saying? Lots of notes down here on the floor. See, this was his little Scrabble book where he wrote some. This is really doctor's writing, as you can see. Nobody can read this. He was a true doctor. If I go to the doctor and he prescribes me some medicine, I'm always like, what in the world did you write down? But then I go to the pharmacy and they're like, oh yeah, we understand. It's like they learn a different language together.
Yeah.
Oh, all these pictures here. So many memories of the family that lived here. Incredible. Look at this child reading from a Bible. And here she's again, standing next to a praying chair. Oh, the X-ray pictures. This man we saw downstairs that he had an X-ray, that he made X-ray pictures. So he probably made this for his patients.
Yeah, there's a lot of X-rays on the floor.
Yeah, and we have more X-ray pictures over here.
Take the light.
Okay, give me the light. If I shine it through here. Oh, there, these are multiple. Excuse me. See, this is an X-ray picture of a chest fracture, maybe. I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell you. But my girlfriend is, but she's not with me. Okay. Hot, 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 hot. See,
Couple of chests also.
here more of those X-ray pictures, but I'm not going to show all of them to you. But you can see he made these for his patients, and they were all still left up here. And as you said, Shorty, lots of chests as well.
Blankets, blankets, blankets.
Nothing. Blankets, blankets, blankets.
No. No.
Nothing. Oh no, no blankets, but lots of post stamps.
Oh yeah.
It's something for you, Danny.
But normal ones.
Okay, I'm not an expert on that case. Wow. I'm just sweating, And here we have a bedroom still upstairs. Ah, see, this is one of those little washing areas or washing tables, as you could say. Few suitcases, oh, again filled with writings and with notebooks and oh my god, so many memories up here. Oh, look at his handwriting, 1976. He scribbled in this book. And then we have also a little sink up here without a faucet again. Love this. This would be in here, I think. No, I'm just gonna place it back. Wow. And then from the window, you can see that there was even another building next to here, but this completely crumbled away. And that's the building we filmed a few days ago and is already online. Okay. With this all being said, this was an incredible adventure for us. Doing these two buildings, see the history of the family, how they lived here, how they were attached to each other. Ah, just loved it. And I hope you did so too. And if you did, please go down there, push that subscribe button, because there's more epic adventures around the world still to come on the channel. And like the video so more people can see it and we can travel more. And in the description there's also a link to Patreon. There can you help us, can help the bros, me and Jordi, and going around the world, because we love doing this and we won't want to stop with it. So you can get nice benefits from it. You can get the videos earlier, you can get mouth masks, and that way you can support us. So with that all being said, me rambling, thank you very much, and I will see you next week. As always, bye bye.